Hey nonprofits! In today's video, we're going to explore whether or not your nonprofit should participate in Giving Tuesday. So we have a couple other videos that are coming out. They are aligned with our free Giving Tuesday checklist that you can get by clicking the link in the description. So this first video is really about the pre-planning. It's really helpful if you're new to Giving Tuesday, or perhaps you've only had one Giving Tuesday campaign under your belt. And the next three videos that accompany this series are going to be more about the month-to-month recommendations, actions that we suggest that you take. So make sure that you subscribe so you can see when those new videos come out. And if they're already available, you'll see them all in a playlist, and we'll link that below. It's going to be the Giving Tuesday 2024 playlist on our YouTube channel. So let's dive into our checklist. The first item in the pre-planning stage is to research Giving Tuesday. This is especially important if you are new to Giving Tuesday. You want to get a little bit about the history. It's been around since 2012, so 12 years. So it is a movement that is getting more and more traction every year. People, especially donors, are becoming familiar with it. And it is just really a great day to give you a reason to have a call to action. But it's not something that you just put together, one day beforehand. You really want to plan it out. You want to think about it as a fundraising campaign. And so those, if you've ever worked on them before, take some legwork. And that's why we're recommending you start in September. So when you do the Giving Tuesday research, you can not only look at examples of what other nonprofits have done, you can go on the Giving Tuesday official website and you can look at the resources that they're offering your nonprofit to really give you an insight into what kind of planning, what kind of resources are you going to need. Our checklist also gives you some insight into that by the recommended actions that we have you take. Now on our checklist, we have blank lines and checkboxes so that you can fill out specific action items that feel good to you. For example, if it's important for you to gather research to find examples on other organizations, you might want to write that in. If it's important for you to come up with an idea, like a really cool way to get people involved, you might want to write that in. An example of a really cool way to get people involved might be to have some kind of like ornament event night where you are essentially selling a spot for someone to come to your organization to create a really cool ornament, to have this experience with your organization so they get something to take home, they can network with your staff. So you might be really creative and want that brainstorming phase in this pre-planning section. The next item on the checklist is to set expectations. So this is where you really want to take an honest look at what you think you could fundraise or what goal you think you could actually meet through your supporters. So if you've never, let's say, raised $50,000 before, let's say you've done a fundraising campaign and you raised $5,000, setting a $50,000 goal without any commitments from a corporate sponsor or something that is giving you that amount can set you up for failure. So what we recommend is looking at what you've done in the past. It could be any fundraising campaign and using that as a baseline. And of course, when you look at that, you're going to know how much effort went into that. It could be you were doing a lot of one-on-one phone calls or emails. It could be money you raised from your friends and family. And so you really want to take a look at, who are your donors and how much have you raised in the past. Giving Tuesday does not open the world up to new donors. It has the opportunity to, depending on what kind of compelling campaign you put together and how you're reaching people. But you really want to kind of think about what you've done in the past and then put a little bit of, I would say, hope on top of that so that you have like a stretch goal if you're comfortable and go for that. The last checkbox is to get internal buy-in. Now, if you're a one-person show, this is not as important, but we still encourage you to share this with your friends and family, your biggest supporters, just to get a gauge, and they may give you some inspiration and ideas. One of the things we love to do on our team is to brainstorm, to share ideas with each other. And it's one of the reasons our clients find a lot of value in the services we offer is because it becomes like a think tank. So utilize whoever you have around you, not only for buy-in, but just to get additional inspiration, support, because the more energy that goes into it, the better your results will be. Now, if you don't have a good support system or you really want some more hand-holding and support as you go through the checklist, we are offering a Giving Tuesday course this year. It's going to be available in early September. We're going to link the waitlist below, but it's also a great opportunity to connect with other nonprofits. You'll be able to share your ideas and get feedback. So it's going to be a really great opportunity for not only just getting that nitty-gritty on all the details and planning, as well as access to a lot of the templates and swipe files that we're creating so that you don't have to do as much work. You can save time. It'll be a really great community to tap into. So thanks for watching. We're excited to release our next video, which is going to be all about the actions we recommend that you take in September.